This is Dr. Trashbag back with the tower. Um, I kind of got distracted today, just chilling, and today's tourney kind of snuck up on me. And there was an update today that was going to happen. So yeah, let me post in the Discord from Jay Plays and Spartans Discords just to kind of say, hey, I'm getting on. Trying to think what has been updated between Wednesday and today. I think I got another card mastery research completed. I'm trying to remember which one. I did another free up card mastery just due to I needed another lock. I wanted to lock um, orbs just to try something, and it's actually cheaper than one little queue just to get the first level of research. So I did that. Let me grab a drink and then I'll be right back. I'll discuss what has been updated. Alrighty, I got a Dr. Pepper for Dr. Trashbag. Um, I think I started a little bit later because I was actually enjoying Tag's live stream. We were talking about Breaking Bad, Albuquerque. I was enjoying the talks there. But I think we are getting close to, hey, we need to get a going. Some points. Maybe I should put that in somewhere. Maybe cooldown. There we go. I'm going to move these two, put them in attack and ally. Ally is what again? Converts enemies into ally recovery package that can heal the tower beyond. That's cool. I think I read somewhere that that does not benefit the galaxy compressor, but I'm going to put it on just in case, because honestly, I totally forgot about that. Why update thing. I have 2 million reroll shards, so it might be time to see if I can roll a, take this one out and then one of the poison swamp ones out and try to get chrono field speed reduction. I think that would be really good. And try to get this chain lightning chance up to ancestral. I think that'd be a big boon for my tourneys. And there's a lot of other ones that I could try to get up to ancestral. I have the stones to maybe get some more um, hard masteries, but I'm saving up for GT Plus. I'm a little jealous of Spartans and Tag's economy right now. They're just killing it. Let's go ahead and go. I'm doing the Primordial Collapse because I think I just saw Tags die from a range enemy. So that will help cover my from like range and fast enemies. Doing that. Because of that, maybe I should put protectors a little bit higher because there is a protector ultimate. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We don't have all day today. I did not respect today, and I'm going to see if that is a smart decision or not. I think I'm at the point where I'm doing well enough that even if I don't respect, I'll still get keys, but I'm still just going to get so far behind those individuals who, they've been playing the game for 3, 4 years, or they spend money on stone packs every freaking month. There's going to be no catch up with them, even if I respec. So that's my 2 cents on that topic. Let's go ahead and move orbs a little bit closer to the edge. Yeah, I have orbs locked right now, but maybe change that in the near future. Well, I just don't have them purchased because I wanted to lock them. I think I saw tags and all clouded both get new personal bests. On Wednesday, I got a new personal best. Shoot, where was I? I got pretty darn far. That's not what I want. Yeah, I got 1,257. So I got like an extra 200 waves than I normally do. And I saw tappings get like 1,600, and I saw all clouded get to the 600s and 700s. So that's awesome. A lot of new personal bests. Oh, hey, Rubber Duck Sauce. What is going on? I'm just starting my tourney. I'm going to try this one without respecting just because I don't think I will get that much more out of it. But we'll see. I have enough time where I should be able to do this run and then one more. So if I really need to, I could do a quick respec and just dump everything into damage and buy. But we'll see. Rubber Duck Sauce, how did your tourney go? And do you respec for every tourney, or how do you do it? All right, we have all that purchased. Shouldn't need to buy any health related items. I guess I could max out landmine. We could max out bounce shot, just kind of help out with chain lightning. You do a respec for every tournament, but I have 2 discounts, so respec is only 50 gems. Nice. I just bought one of them, so it cost me 100 gems and then 100 gems to get back. So I mean, that's 200. That's still, I could get 2 more module clicks. What was that? 20 module pulls. 2 pulls, 10 each. Um, Depending on how I do in this tourney, if I can get at least 300 stones, I should be able to get another level in GT Plus. Currently, I'm level 8 for GT Plus. This should get me to. Okay, Poison Swamp Stun is enabled. I thought you clicked that. I tend to click it off for farming. I tend to get a little bit more coins per minute if I don't have stun. And then towards the end of the run, I'll turn the stun on. Fourth place? Dude, nice. But part of the reasons why I would respec not only to get further into the tourney, but also because when I started doing it, I was struggling staying into legends, and then I was struggling getting any keys. And then I kept on doing it because it was kind of a nice way just to get a big chunk of coins, and then I could put in some card mastery research. But now I can do card mastery research just by saving up a day, so it's not a big deal. We're going to finish Super Tower Card Mastery here soon. Same with Demon. And I think I completed Damage Card Mastery. Nope, nope. I still have one more for Damage Card Mastery. All right, so I need to save up for that. I did one for free upgrades, and then I forgot to switch it back in. Okay, my bad. I kind of want to get the Cash Card Mastery and the Enemy Balance Card Mastery and the Coin Card Mastery next. Once I'm done with these three, I may look into getting those. Yeah, you did get a good bracket. Man, I really appreciate the intro sprint card mastery. I mean, that just makes not only farming runs better, but also these tourney runs. I would have to sit here for so long if I didn't have the intro sprint card mastery. Now, maxed out intro sprint card mastery, you can get to 1,800 waves. I wonder when it will be when I will get past intro sprint on a tourney. Enemy balance is really good. Yeah, that one. What is that again? I think that's a chance to double elites. Double elite spawn to occur 6%. Wow. Okay. So the the first level is 6%, or that's what it is when it's fully maxed out. Because there's 9 levels, so what that would get you to 54% if it's 6% per level. So that means over half the time an elite spawns, it gets doubled, which helps for not only getting more research cells, but also getting more coins, and it also helps GT multiplier. Let me check. I did not check my audio settings other than making sure it was working. Okay, rubber duck sauce. Do I sound any different now, or about the same? Because I am using a different headset, but I am using the same mic that I normally use. But I'm wondering if maybe some things got moved around because I'm using a different headset. Maybe some other sound items got moved around with me trying to get this headset up and working. Oh, good. Yeah, thank you, Rubber. Thank you, Rubber Duck Sauce, for letting me know. I just checked to make sure that my voice was working, but I did not check on the quality. For me, upgrading Chain Lightning, both with damage, percent chance of getting Chain Lightning, and Chain Lightning Plus, which I think is called Smite. All of those are relatively cheap for me right now. I think for one click, it's like 300 or less stones. It's always tempting to put more clicks into Chain Lightning just because it's such a big damage dealer. But I'm trying to save up for economy type items, which is difficult sometimes. All right. I think we can remove Rhea. Oh, there's the boss. And then put in landmine stun. We have everything that we want. It's just like random health things. I don't need health, I think. I don't know if I'll switch out the cash card for like Death Ray or something, but I think I'll keep it in there just to kind of help project funding a little bit. Oh, something hit my shield. What is hitting me? I should have full coverage of black hole, so range should not be able to shoot me. There's no chain ultimate. So unless there was a overcharge that I didn't see, which I doubt it, I don't know how I got hit. Yeah, I mean everything is just so costly right now for coins that I'm trying to upgrade my economy. I mean modules are expensive, enhancements are expensive, researches are expensive, and some of them I'm like, no, I can't really afford that right now. So that's kind of telling that I need to get going on my economy so I can afford those. So, for example, battle conditions, getting that battle condition percentages reduced. Right now, it's like over 12 little Q, and I'm like, oof, that is pricey. So I've been doing other researches first.
Okay, I did see an overcharge just for a second. I was looking at something else and then I saw it at the corner of my eye, and I think that's what triggered um, demon mode. How come my damage is so low? Have I not killed an elite or boss recently? Oh, my berserk is not fully there. Need to get my berserker up. But right now, it looks like the main issue I am seeing is fleets. Fleets are kind of the main issue right now. I don't mind the Guardian fleet. That one is usually not a big issue. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a boss even hit my shield yet. Excuse me, my wall. I think so far all the damage has been from fleets or maybe a pesky range enemy. You know what? That is a good question. I saw that there was an update and I have not gone through what has all changed yet. Maybe once I'm done running tourney, I'll read through it and I'll give my thoughts. But as of right now, I'm still thinking of saving up to get that extra click into Golden Tower Plus. But I don't know what the new what the update holds. I was planning on not really looking into the multipliers for assist modules until I have like my modules level 201 and higher. Just because like one module will be, 187, but then the other module will be like level 50, and it's not really contributing much in terms of the multiplier and the substat multiplier. Now I can try to even that out a little bit more, but the first few clicks are pretty cheap in terms of stones. But you gotta be frugal with your stones, because I've definitely put some stones into some areas that probably didn't need it. Did we finally get Berserker maxed out? No. I only have a 1.67 Berserker multiplier right now. There we go. Just had a boss touch my wall. There we go. Now we got the full Berserker multiplier. Cool. I think I just got really unlucky with the fleets. Because my wall and energy shields just went down so quick and I didn't see what did it. All multipliers are multiplicative now. So having them closer to even levels is better. Oh, interesting. Okay. Huh. Well, if you have one up to, I don't know, let's say 30%, does that mean you would probably want your assist module about 30% of the level of the primary? I'm sure someone already has an Excel sheet for this, but I'm just trying to think in my head how I would calculate that. Dang, okay. Let's see if I notice that times 19. Huh. But then again, this is just level 52. What if I evened it out a little bit? Ah, interesting. Yeah, for me, Tank Ultimate and Protector Ultimate are probably the ones I'm best against, but I think a lot of people are. I think those are the easier ultimates. But yeah, that was weird. I think that was the first time Demon Mode procced before Berserker card fully got its multiplier. Speed is 40, well, almost 49. Critical factor is times 177. Since I didn't respec, usually if I respec, I get that to be times 200. So we are missing out at a times 23 multiplier for critical. And then it's times 40.88. Usually it's times 45 for super crit by respec. So I am taking a bit of a hit in terms of damage. I'm trying to remember where I was in terms of just straight damage. I think on Wednesday I might have been closer to 200 maybe. I can't remember off the top of my head. Ali, man, those overcharges are the bane of my existence. What's up, 2 Footy? That's interesting. It used to be bosses kicking my butt, and now it is overcharges and saboteurs kicking my butt. Looks like I probably won't get a chance to do another run. I may be able to start a new run, but I probably won't be able to respec and then do another run. Hey, all Clouded, I saw your most recent YouTube, well, I think it's your most recent YouTube video. I think you got into like the 600s to 700s, and you got inner landmines. I tell you what, I'm really loving inner landmines. I don't think inner landmines really help you that much until you start going damage focus, damage and CC focus, and then inner landmines are another good CC. But if you're EHP, if you're defense focused, inner landmines would just prolong your death by just 1.5 seconds. Okay, you know what, Clouded? You and Rubber Duck Sauce asked that, and I'm very ignorant. I did not read the updates. I just saw that there was an update. I did the update, and I got on for my tourney stream. I haven't read the press release yet. Rubber Duck Sauce was telling me about that. How all of the multipliers are multiplicative instead of additive. So, I mean, that's pretty big news for the core and for the canon. Because I think because of that, a lot of people were not putting in. All right, so I'm about where I was last time. Do I think I have enough time for a respec? I may risk it for the biscuit. Just because now I'm a little bit more awake. Oh, can I? Oh, look at this. Oh, that is cool. Oh man, I don't have to spam anymore. That's amazing. That is cool. All right, so right now it's 19. What if I restore level? And what if I give that 100? What if I give that 50? And then what if I gave this guy 100? And then what if I just gave this max? That didn't make it better, but then again, I don't think I put many. Yeah, I didn't put much into the multiplier efficiency because it used to not be a big deal. I was mainly doing it for the generator to hopefully get me more points. So I don't think that would have helped me anyways. Restore level, confirm. Okay. We're gonna max you out, but I will look into it. But I think for me, I think saving up for Golden Tower Plus would be better for me right now, instead of putting a ton of coins into that other thing. All right, come on, critical factor, super crit multiplier, or okay, those aren't that expensive. Cool. I did these good. If I do a respec, will I make it in time? I think so. Let's just max out damage, all of these things. That will teach me not to do it. I was just feeling really lazy. I think I just didn't have any caffeine today. I've just been a lazy bum today. Well, that was dumb. But it is what it is. Okay. Okay. Let's try that. Let's see if that gives me a better result now that I'm respec. How am I doing? Okay, I'm 10th place. Maybe I should have looked where I was before I even respec. But I was just not happy with my performance there. Do I think I can get another 150 waves? I don't know. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. At least make it to where no one will hopefully drop me back into like 11th place. But yeah, I have not put that many stones into the actual multiplier except for the generator. I think I put like maybe 1 or 2 clicks in the core substat multiplier. It's just for me, I have so many ultimate weapon items and card mastery items that I need that I haven't done too much into that, other than unlocking assisted modules just so I can get some extra bonuses, like the space displacer, for example, with these extra landmines, inner landmines. And yeah, sorry, I was not keeping track of chat because I had 10 minutes to respec and get going, so I was focused there. But should be doing a lot more damage this time around. So I think I was like times like 1.6 to 1.7 damage, and now I'm like times 2. 0.05, so I think that's pretty good. You think the core multiplier is not worth it? I bet so, because, you know, that multiplies your ultimate weapons, and right now the majority of my damage is from chain lightning. So if I can make that more damage, that would definitely be helpful. You're gonna get 20 to 25%. Nice. Because, yeah, you're right. If you can go to times 19 damage to times 33 damage, I mean, holy cow. That's a big increase to the multiplier to your ultimate weapons. Shoot. I just realized something. I had this card instead of free up card. So I kind of messed up my enemy health level skips. I was wondering why I was getting enemy attack level skips. I was like, wait a minute. We'll take a look about how much more all those damage multipliers are once I'm finished with these enemy health level skips. Oh, I have officially logged in 13 days. Look at that. Okay, so we got 56.4%. And they ignore 46% of that, so I really only have 10% chance to make it to where we don't get any extra health on the enemies. I put a lot of coins just to get that. Super crit, it went from, I think it was times 40 to times 47, so that's a good improvement. Critical factor went from times 177 to times 207, so that's a times 30 addition. That's nice. Attack speed went from 48 to 50. So yeah, definitely some good bonuses there. And it's probably good that I respec because I was gonna try when I respec back into farming, try a 30-meter technique or strategy. Um, did I turn off my headset? I got a new headset, so I'm still getting used to it. I have the same mic, and shout out to Rubber Duck Sauce for telling me that the mic was a little off. Oh, was I turning on the headset microphone? Is that what that noise? It doesn't matter. OBS is using the more professional microphone and not the headset microphone, I hope. So yeah, let me know if my voice is a little weird. And we're at that point again where I think this is around the time where a fleet just demolished me without even triggering my full Berserk card. Hopefully I'll get some good RNG and that won't happen again. Yeah, I don't mind Guardian Fleet. I don't mind that one at all. It happened again. Something is hitting me, but I can't see it. I'm wondering if somehow range enemies are able to shoot. They shouldn't be able to shoot in a black hole, but I wonder if that was removed for tourneys. Usually that's just removed if it's a range ultimate. I mean, you have like this little area here, but I found that so like I think they need to get closer. I put a little research into wall rebuild and oh, I got that. What is that one called? Is that Saboteur? Yeah, Saboteur on me. Oh, you're right, Rubber Duck Sauce. Protector Ultimate basically removes um any debuffs that I give off. Yeah, thank you, Rubber Duck Sauce. I think that's what it is. I think some range enemies got close to a protector, and that made it to where they're able to hit me. Here I have an overcharge that's effing me up. That's another way that it can happen. I mean, I think the best way to kind of counteract Saboteur is to get my damage, Chain Lightning both up. Maybe get my wall a little bit more developed. I don't know. I don't think I can get my wall to the state that it needs to be good against overcharges. I have to wait for that boss to be dead. All right. So we'll remove free up with landmine stun. Need 620 to get another click for my golden bot. Nice. I really like that space displacer with all these extra inner landmines. And having a 15% chance of a regular landmine turning into an inner landmine versus a 30% chance, I don't think that's that big of a difference. Usually if I'm having trouble refilling the ring with inner landmines, I'm having other issues. Nice, because my wall was up. I was able to keep that, was that a Saboteur? Saboteur in line. I'd rather get a Saboteur than an Overcharge. Overcharges just tear me up. Bro, these mod assists are gonna be bonkers now. Want to do coin mastery? Free ups, mod assist. Want to get a mastery? Free up, mod assist. LOL. When you say F you, are you saying free up or are you saying fuck you? Fuck you, mod assist. Want to get a mastery? Fuck you, mod assist. I thought you were talking about the free up card mastery. Tags, my first run, I got to about 1,200 and something, but I didn't respec. So I went back, I respec'd, took all the coins out of my coin enhancement and research cell enhancement, put them into damage and whatnot, and I'm running again, seeing if that will help out because I was not happy with my placement in the tourney. I'm going to have to do some math because depending on how many stones I get from this tourney, I should be able to afford another level in GT Plus. So I was kind of looking forward to that. I still have one more research for 3 card masteries, but then I'll be done with all my card masteries that I have in terms of research. So I'll have to start saving up stones again to buy another 2 or 3. I'm thinking about buying possibly coin card mastery, enemy balance card mastery, and cash card mastery. But you're right, because of this update, I it's kind of like, well, what do I do with module assist? But I think I'm gonna wait. I was kind of planning on waiting to play around with assist modules in terms of getting those percentages up in terms of spending stones on them until I had them up to like level 201. It seems you have gems. Yeah, I've been hardcore saving them up. Yeah, I've been hardcore saving up my gems, and so this Monday, hopefully another banner comes out, and I should get. Hopefully, it's a good one. I should get it to Ancestral pretty quick. But I'm also looking forward to getting a few other modules. Ancestral. I think is it Dimcore? No, Multiverse Nexus. I would really like to get that one to Ancestral, and I'd really like to get project funding to Ancestral. Also, I'm getting some reroll shards banked, so it might be time to get some of my primary and assist modules, some decent module effects. But yeah, due to some real life updates and work updates, I've been playing this game more idle, just kind of making sure that it's running, making sure I do the 2 tourneys a week, but not really optimizing certain things with like, using my reroll shards, using my gems. So yeah. Oh no. No. An overcharge. Okay. The overcharge took out my wall and my 3 energy shields, but it did not take away my auto nuke, so that's nice. I should hopefully be able to get my energy shields and wall back. Dang. I think that was a um shoot, one of the elites. God, why can't I remember what that elite is called? Array, yeah. I think Array just shot me, thus triggering my auto nuke. Oh, that ticks me off. The enemy attack speed debuff raise are a problem here. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I think, what was it? They sped up the enemies and their attack. Yeah, enemy speed plus enemy attack speed. Oof. 182% and 460%. Holy cow. Yeah, you're right. No wonder overcharges are kicking my butt. They're able to attack so much quicker. Usually I'm able to down them before they can hit me. Same thing with rays. There we go. Got my wall back up. All right, Guardians, I don't mind. Guardians aren't too bad if you keep your black hole up. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Rubber Duck Sauce. Some odd reason your comment didn't come up in my OBS system yet, but I can see it on my preview screen. That's weird. We'll catch up. Maybe I'm having a little bit of a connection issue. Orbital sail. Including gems, I also have a good amount of fodder ready to go. I've been leveling them up to first level purple, but not any further in case I want to create shards out of them. But yeah, I should have plenty of fodder to hopefully, ideally, on Monday, I'll have Multiverse Nexus project funding and the new module all at Ancestral. That would be amazing. Multiverse Nexus, I think, would really help me with my farming runs. I've just been unlucky. I've tried doing it with a mythic Multiverse Nexus. But having the what is it called again? Having the Primordial Collapse at Ancestral, I was seeing more coins per minute, so I switched back. I tested it like three times either way. So I think it really is, you need that Ancestral. Let's go ahead and speed things back up. I was a little worried because I didn't have any energy shields and no wall, but now I have a wall and 2 energy shields, so it should be a little bit better. Oh, okay. Yeah, in terms of cores, I got... Oh, what the... Something is hitting me again. Slow things down again. I don't know why I keep on getting energy shield hits, but all of my inner landmines are not... are intact. Yeah, I got kind of lucky and unlucky with core modules. I got a Demi core to Ancestral pretty quick, actually. I think it was one of my first Ancestrals, but my MVN just recently got to Mythic, so I had a Dim core or Turnies for the extra lightning, chain lightning. But I didn't have the Multiverse Nexus for farming. Oh, I thought they fixed that though. If I need to slow things down, I will, but I thought they fixed the issue of them teleporting through a wall. But maybe they can teleport through an inner landmine. Because my question is why my wall was down and my energy shields were down, but all of my inner landmines were intact. My target priority is fleet first. then fast, and then range enemies. And then protector. Oh, sorry, fleet, protector, range, fast, boss, elites, and then closest for tank and basic. All right, got my wall back up. I feel a little bit better. Yeah, I'm happy I put in a few more researches into Interland Mine explosion radius because I think I just saw a boss stunned 3 times because another enemy triggered an Interland Mine and the boss got stuck in the explosion radius. For some odd reason, for a long time, I thought the stun only applied to the enemy who triggered the explosion and not all the enemies in the explosion. Yeah. I hear you, Daniel. Yeah, I couldn't figure out why range enemies were getting hits on me because I purposely put up Black Hole to kind of help protect me from that. But then Rubber Duck Sauce reminded me, oh yeah, there's the Protector ultimate, and if a range enemy gets into the Protector force field or buff range or whatever you want to call it, then the range enemy can shoot within your black hole. And with the attack speed battle condition, those range enemies can shoot pretty quickly. That's another reason why I don't like the overcharge fleet, because it also brings a ton of range enemies with it. There it is. No! No, I spoke its name. Oh man. So respecking did not help me. So I just spent 200 gems essentially for no reason. Damn. Well, hopefully I stay at 10th place. I'll get 300 stones. If I get 300 stones, then I should be able to get another click into Golden Tower Plus. I'll get 6 keys. How many keys do I have? I have 8. And I think the next thing I wish to buy is possibly the orbs. The orbs location. Yeah. So I won't be able to buy that one. Bot respecs. Hmm. But yeah, I got 208 modules ready to go. Just tons of them. ready to be used as fodder. See if I can get that 208 number a little bit lower. Okay, went from 208 to 188. That's cool. Oh, yeah, I don't have the coins for it. Okay. Okay. Let's try a achievement run. Yeah, because it would be nice to unlock that one extra research, but really that card that gives more explosion radius. Or maybe it's AoE radius, rather, not specifically explosion. So that can make my like poison swamp range a little bit more just from a card. I don't think perks will matter. I don't think I'll get to wave 183, but I'll deselect the auto selection just in case, but that is being super optimistic. I think last time I got to wave 40, 45. Oh, we can make this go a bit faster. I didn't realize that was still a bit slow. I think so. I'll need to read the card, but I swear I heard that from either Greeny or Ryan NG. Because they were doing something with the poison swamp radius. Maybe it's the damage and not the radius. Maybe I am mistaken there. I still haven't unlocked the card, so. And when it did come into the game, it was way out of my reach. I'm pretty sure it's still out of my reach, but at least I'm getting closer. Dang, I actually did worse that time. Huh. Okay, well, it is what it is. Let's read this new patch notes. Buckle up, pals. Our first minor update for version 27 is here. We got a brand new guild session with a spooky little twist, some shiny new features, and a quick recap of all the changes rolling out for this patch. Let's get into it. Guild Season 5. A new guild season rises from the shadows. Season 5 officially starts Monday at midnight UTC, just in time to match the Halloween vibes. This one's rocking a slightly spooky theme and a brand new chip to earn. A new chip to earn. Is that a new module? theme and a brand new chip. Oh, well. Summon. Oh, they're talking about the Guardian chip. Okay, Summon. The new Summon chip makes its debut in the seasonal guild store when the new season kicks off. Summon summons 2 enemies every second. During the summon duration, all enemies killed receive a cash bonus. If you're doing like project funding, that would be good. If you are a player that normally doesn't gold box the majority of their items, this will be good. But I don't know if this would be good for me. Battle history. Players will now have access to battle history, which was added to the More Stats Lab. This includes your normal runs as well as tournament runs. Once unlocked, it will appear on your battle menu as well as your in-run settings. We've also added some additional stats to end of the round screen. Coins per hour, enemies killed in Spotlight. Really, we didn't have that already? Enemies tagged by Deathwave and enemies killed in Golden Bot. Okay. Stone Pack visibility. We've added the in-game Stone Pack deals into the store. After version 27.1 is fully rolled out, the Stone Pack sales will be adjusted to run for 14 days and run back-to-back instead of only running 3 days every 2 weeks. The purchase limit will be unchanged. In other words, the amount of Stone Packs you can buy in a 2-week period will still be the same as before, but the availability window to purchase them will be extended. Okay, changelog. Added a buy 10 more option for modules and cards. Added the functionality to increase level of modules by 1, 5, 10, 50, and 100. That was nice. That was really handy. Increase the held daily missions from 6 to 8. Oh, that's nice. Change the assist module bonus from being additive to multiplicative. There it is, a sizable increase in power. Added improvements to the visual legibility of the ally chip when activated. I still couldn't tell, but well. Added a notable bubble when a guild chest is ready to be claimed. Oh, that's nice, because yeah, sometimes I don't know when it's unlocked. I just have to check. Changed orb hit stats to enemies hit by orbs for more accurate stat tracking. Added summon enemies stat for new summon chip. Added scaling for some early and mid-game tiers to their values prior to version 27. Adjusted scaling for some early and mid-game tiers to their values prior. Okay. Don't know what that means. Decrease the auto retry timer from 300 seconds to 100 seconds. Yeah, that's nice. Like, you're just gonna sit there for 5 minutes. Bug fixes. Fix a game speed. Implemented a fix where game speed was set to 100x after spending at least 2 minutes in the menu while in battle. Conditional on when a lab is boosted. Oh, that's weird. Implemented a fix for workshop mines using inner landmine radius and radius labs for the size of its explosions. Interesting. Fixed an issue where the fetch chip was not showing its graphical effect when the ability triggers. Fixed an issue where tiers 19, 20, 21 were not visible to the player profile. Fixed a visual issue where the area effect mastery displayed incorrect rounding. Fixed an issue where wall thorns was not affecting Saboteur in the same way that normal thorns affect Saboteur. Amplifying Strike was not triggering its attack bonus immediately after ability was triggered, leading to a syncing issue and boost being calculated later than expected. Oh, that's nice. Visual issue where area effect mastery lab was incorrectly rounding. Okay. Lab missions were not tracking properly to event process. Auto lab renew was not initiating when the game is closed. Fix an issue where the orb quantity substat was not flooring properly. Elite spawn stat would reset on game, resume in the game. Okay. Auto shatter, new common, blah, 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 blah. Total coin bonus. Death wave quantity in the tooltip was displayed, inaccurate. Huh. As a reminder, restorative bonus will be featured on October 13th at midnight and will continue until October 26th. Our week-long break will be featuring our final module of this cycle. The fourth module will be featured from November 3rd. Well, that's nice to know. Cool. That is a cool update. I don't think I want to do another milestone run. I don't think I'll get to wave 60 or wave 80. At least not right now. When I get the extra 300 stones, well, hopefully I get it. Hopefully no one passes me up. I should be able to get another click for Golden Tower combo. Get that to level 9. Yeah. Okay. We will respec. Before I forget, sometimes I do. I forget to max out this guy. So I think the one that I have the most is multiplier efficiency. Substat. X. This is what I consider substat. And this is what I consider the multiplier. Yeah, tell me if I am not understanding that correctly. But I have it at 21%, and I'm not impressed by how much this multiplier is. So I didn't want to do that again and spend a ton of stones for the core multiplier efficiency. So I haven't done much here. I could unlock the cannon, but death penalty there and have at least a 5% chance of death penalty and a little bit more damage. But oh yeah, before I forget, and then you restore level, and then I usually put, yeah, this one. Okay, so that's good to go. For research, let's go ahead and reduce the range. Let's go ahead and reduce the shockwave size. And then, ooh, nice. We're going to get another damage research lab done here soon. We're going to go to card masteries. And we have the super tower. Have the demon mode. Oh, let's just finish that one off. That's 12 gems. And then we will do the damage card mastery. There we go. Swamp stun chance is almost done. Do I want to do battle condition reduction level 5? There's 10 total. That will make it 10%. I think that's pretty good. It's 20 days. What do I have right now? 14 days. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it since I have a lot of money right now. A lot of coins right now. Go ahead and do that. And then what are we going to do next? We'll click this until it gets to trillions. I'm going to lock attack range so that I can try that 30 meter strat. We'll go to farming to get rid of that range. So yeah, 30 meter. I'm going to try that strategy that I saw someone else do. Forgot who I saw do that. Yeah, we can get that to trillions. That's fine. We'll do one click. We might actually leave a lot of these untouched, I think. I mean, they're so cheap. I might as well click them. I'm not 100% sure if I want to lock or unlock orbs. I think I'll keep them unlocked for now. And then we'll go ahead and go through here. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to go to enhancements. And then I'm just going to put a butt ton in coin bonus. I'm talking like 1.5. And then I want a decent amount into cells. I think I made a mistake and I didn't put enough into cells, and then I had to kind of backtrack with some of my research, and that was no bueno. All right, let's put the rest into coins. All right. And then we'll put the rest into enemy level skip. One click there. And then we'll put the rest into damage items. Luckily, since I got all of the enhancement, what do you call it in the keys? I got all of the enhancement discounts. Really helps out with rebuying stuff. I'm always surprised how much I can get with such little coins in my bank after putting so much into the utility enhancements. Okay, so I think that's going to be my farming strat there. Got a lot of great research going here. When some of these research complete, that will free up some research labs and give me a pretty substantial increase to my damage with the demon mode, super tower, and damage masteries. Those will all complete pretty soon. Wonder how many of these I can get to 5. Because, yeah, I think you can change them to 5, and then the next time that they rock, they will do so. So yeah, we'll see if we can afford all 5 at that, since I got some good amount of enhancements for research. Where can you get modules? You only have blue one? You'll need to save up gems. Then go to your module tab that looks like a diamond. And then go buy module. Now, if I were you, I would save up your gems and wait until... can I go to the... I don't know if I can go to the mail room while I'm battling. I'm sure I can. I just forgot how to get there. Because in the news, they state October 13th at midnight UTC, they're going to open up a special banner for... It's going to be a different banner, and you're going to be more likely to get a certain module. And so you're able to get that up to legendary, mythic, and ancestral quicker. So if that's something interesting to you, you can save up your gems. Although if you only have blue modules, you're probably a lot newer than I am, and you may benefit from just getting the standard banner. But the reason why you probably only have blue is because there's only a 2.5% chance to get a purple. Now, if you get a lot of blues, you can merge your blues into purples. I have now only 11 level and wave 100. Okay, so I'm assuming you mean tier 1, wave 100, and your module is only level 11. So you're probably pretty new to the game. So to get to something higher level than blue, you can merge, or you can gamble and buy modules. Now, this is probably going to really tick you off, but some of the modules I call fodder, and that's because they do not have special abilities. When you buy modules, you have a chance of getting these special ones that have unique effects. You do not want to shatter those or get rid of them. You want to keep these special unique effect modules. Now, Rubber Duck Sauce did say something very important. You probably actually want to save up your gems to unlock lab slots, because research is going to be a bottleneck. And so being able to get, 3 research labs and then slowly work your way to 4 and 5 would be a good thing to focus on. So you probably want to save up your gems for that. Thank you, Rubber Duck Sauce, for mentioning that. It's been so long since I've played beginner stuff. Alrighty. Let me make sure everything got set back. Anything else I'm missing? I think I got everything correct. What am I thinking? There we go. Yeah, ban perks. Auto pick. Okay, yeah, those are all good. Okay, I'm going to save. But yeah, Biboska. Yeah, I do not know how to pronounce that. I would suggest saving up gems for unlocking labs. Thank you, Rubber Duck Sauce, for that correction. We're kind of stepping back and possibly answering a question that he didn't ask, but is the better question to ask. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to head out. I am starving. I need to make some dinner. Y'all have a good one. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already.